Good evening. Make sure you tune into doggydiamondsnofilter.com. Log on to the website. The link is right below in the description box. On there, you will find the audio versions of podcasts as I upload it. Also, you can implement your email at the bottom so you can get all the emails of the content that's going up. It's everything from both channels that I have, as well as the audio, as well as all social media, as well as if you want to ask me a question or anything. Everything is right on that website. That's the official website of Doggy Diamonds. Also, listen, for only $100, I can promote your content on Doggy Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV. That's the Twitter pages, the Facebook, the Insta stories, the YouTube communities, and the Threads accounts. And for an additional $100, that means a total of $200. Your content can be posted on Doggy Diamonds TV main page as well. So with that $200, you will get put on both Twitter accounts, both Facebook accounts, both Insta stories accounts, both YouTube communities, both Threads accounts, and the main page of Doggy Diamonds TV. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggy Diamonds for your promo. Must be Cash App ready. Allow me 2 to 3 days to get it done. I'll send you DMs. And once we make the transaction, don't be like I changed my mind. Let's go. All right. I restarted the program. You better not act crazy. Matter of fact, I don't even trust you. We're not even doing that. I'm not even going to give it no time. I don't trust you. Right? I don't trust you tonight because you betrayed me 2 nights in a row. So I don't trust you. So we going straight from the intro to me. I don't have time. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggy Diamonds. This is Doggy Diamonds TV. Thank you for joining me at this time. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, right? We're going to have some fun tonight. So, wow, Shannon Sharpe does it again, right? I love what's happening. I love the way this year is starting. I love this uh transparency that's coming out in many different interviews. First started with the Katt Williams, broke the internet. Now this Mo'Nique thing will break the internet as well. I'm rooting for it. Hopefully it does great numbers. And I think it will do great numbers. The Katt Williams right now sits at 57 million. And that has nothing to do with the broken pieces of the interview that has 2 million here, 3 million there. Great work. I just like to see other people do well. So salute to them for doing well. Salute to them for giving great content, giving us clarity on many different situations that we don't understand. And salute to them for doing that. Mo'Nique's story is not new. I don't think Mo'Nique has really gotten the floor to speak. She did Comedy Hype. Shout out to Comedy Hype. I like that YouTube as well. But she hasn't gotten the floor maybe to speak as candid. So coming off the Katt Williams situation, she's getting the floor to speak with no filter. She had a lot of things to say. The purpose of me doing this video, because now I got a lot of questions now. Not questioning her, not questioning Shannon Sharpe. I'm questioning all the parties involved. I'm questioning Hollywood. I'm questioning the black men and women in position of power that we think are in a position of power. A long time ago, I said, "What good is money if you have no power?" I think the video might be up. I know the podcast is out, but the question was, "What good is money if you have no power? What good is having this big bank account if we can't do anything? If we can't make anything happen unless we ask for permission?" Many people have these zeros. Many people have these things that you look at them and their greatness, because one of the things that we take for is they got money though. And that's great for you to achieve money and riches based off of your talent. It's always great to be rewarded for your talent, right? But I think a lot of times we say they got money though. And I think we dismiss that. Yeah, they got money, but they don't have no power. They still got to ask for permission in a lot of instances. And what she really was saying was the people who we think are powerful people, the Tyler Perrys, the Lee Daniels, the Oprahs, the Kevin Harts, the Steve Harveys. Yeah, you look at their bank account and people like Google and people net worth and stuff and see, oh damn, they got this, they got that. They really can't push no buttons unless they ask for permission. Now the question is where we all get in trouble, and this interview is I mean this interview. Damn, I just did an interview. That's why this dialogue is deep for me because I realize we can say what we want when we talking about each other. We allowed to air it out. We allowed to say whatever we want. The minute we talk about somebody else, we get in trouble. I'm allowed to come on here and say what I want about anybody. I'm allowed to call people bozos. I'm allowed to do any of that. It's not a problem. But the minute I decide to use this platform to say things about what's going on outside of our nigga shit, then I get those notices. If we don't pay close attention, we will really start thinking it's us doing it to us. We will start really believing that this person has the power to do this and do that. So they are the gatekeeper. I always refer to my Drink Champs interview because I was trying to tell people stuff in there that they wasn't picking up. We gatekeepers for who though? Are we the gatekeeper or is the behind the gate? Because when you keep in the gate, that means you're trying to hold people out of the gate. Who's in the gate? Because you can't be the gatekeeper and be in the gate at the same time. You got to be in front of the gate and keeping people out of the gate. Who's in the gate? And who's in the gate? That's where you get in trouble. You're not allowed to say who's in the gate. You think Tyler Perry and Oprah and Lee Daniels and Kevin Hart being gatekeeper. Who's in the gate? Who are they being the liaison for? Who's in the middle? Who really calls the shots? And I think it's easy for us, and it should be done because when you wrong, you have the right to explain who did you wrong. You have the right to say how people mishandled you, mistreated you. You have the right. There's no such thing as bitter. There is no such thing as angry, jaded. I don't want to hear none of that stuff. You have the right to say, yo, listen, I had a conversation with this person or that person, and they did me wrong. They went back on their word, or they did. You have a right to do all that. But who are they doing that for, though? Who are these people that they protect? Who are they trying to protect? Because at the end of it all, they really don't have the power that we think they have, and we think they got power because they got money, but they have bosses. They have people that they have to go to and say, hey, this is what I want to do. And these people have to yay and nay stuff. And a lot of times they want to look at who you want to help, who you around, and they say, well, I like what you're doing, but I don't like them. They have a big mouth and they must be punished somehow. And then you being in the position you in, hey, I got $100 million on the line. I just got a budget for this, that, and the third. I'm not going to lose that for them. Yeah, I love you. You my sister. You cool. But I'm not going to lose because I got to feed my family. They're not going to do that for you. Us as Black people, we keep thinking that because somebody is Black, that we're all alike. We're all the same. We're all inclusive. Yo, black. Yo, that shit don't mean nothing to some people. It just doesn't mean anything. Yeah, they're Black when it's time to march. Is Black. They're Black when it's time to process certain things, when it's time to protest, they're gonna say something. But y'all don't know, a lot of these people have PR, have handlers. Well, this is your time to say this. This is your time to do this. They have prepared speeches. Many things are prepared for people. And y'all are thinking that many people are taking a stand. No, they're being told to do that. This is the opportune time for you to do this. You got a movie coming out. Talk about this. Or you need new roles. A lot of shit is cap. It's cap. And I think for the gossip purpose, we love that these people are being aired out. But she didn't say anything that she didn't already say. So if you still was watching Kevin Hart, or still, we seen her and Steve Harvey with our own two eyes. We seen them talking to one another. We seen Steve Harvey, no, dude, you best not do that, Mo'Nique. We seen that. But Steve Harvey will do something and you'll still support him and watch him. She said something profound. When she said somebody is your friend, and friends should check friends. So if you're really my friend, then I should be able to say, yo, I don't like the way you doing such and such. You're not right. And if you really my people, you should say, yo, you know what? For you, because it's you and I respect you, I'm going to hear them out. And you be able to bring us together and sit us down. And for you, I'm going to do that. Now we're in a time where nobody is checkable. Nobody could be spoken to. Everybody's on a pedestal that nobody has OGs. That's why I sit by myself. Because once you sit with somebody or you invite somebody into your space and you can no longer say to them, hey, that ain't right. You can't do that. You don't need to be around them no more. So the friend's word, the comrade word, the homeboy word is used too loosely when it comes to ego and when it comes to people thinking you can't say nothing to me because I'm such and such. What does it all mean? It don't mean nothing. Everybody should be able to say, yo, this, that, and the third. Everybody should be able to say, yo, this is the situation. Everybody should be able to do that. But we're not anymore because the thing is, they got money. So because they have money, that just means you can't say nothing to them no more. So now we are in a situation where she's airing out all these people, but her undertones is you doing this because you showing out for them. She's absolutely right. Her undertones is saying you're doing this because you're showing out for them. They are making you do this to me. Now, that shit has been going on for a long time. Hollywood didn't just become Hollywood. Hollywood been Hollywood. That culture been that culture. When I got on YouTube, I've always been outspoken. That's why this is called No Filter. That's why I always wanted to say what I always thought I could say what I wanted to say. And regardless to what I say, my people gonna stand with me. Like, yo, nah, that's the truth. So we gonna rock with him. You see what happens there, right? And when I say my people, again, I'm using it loosely as in Black people. Sometimes when you speak a certain way, if it's not gossipy, if it's not messy, you're not going to have a certain support of people because you are going against who feeds them. You're going against their boss. I'm not willing to lose nothing for you. Yeah, you're right. I hear what you're saying. That's what, listen, we watch Kevin Hart. What's the woman name from Kelly Clarkson? We watch Kevin Hart give her a sign. Yep. She was about to say something. We watched him give her a signal saying, and nobody saw that. We knew he was funny styling. We knew he wasn't down with us first. Him being a black comedian, I knew that shit didn't mean nothing then, because right there he showed who he played for, who he worked for, and what he was under. Right there. And that just went past people's head. We laugh and we get going. Because one thing with us, as long as we could be entertained, we could laugh, smoke, drink, fuck, we good with it. He showed us where his allegiance was right there, and that was to a white woman. What the hell? If he did that with a white woman, you think he care about Mo'Nique? And she's standing on business. She's standing on truth. You think he care? And many people, what we keep forgetting is that they treat and handle us a certain way because they can't do what you think they can do. We're giving them too much power. We're giving them too much reverence that they're this, that, and the third. They don't have the power. They just have the money. They've been rewarded for being complacent, quiet, and cooperative. And that's what you see. Now, I'm wondering how long before they say, we got to get Shannon Sharpe the fuck up out of here. You know when they're going to say that? When he has somebody on there that pulls a Kanye moment. And they say, yeah, I know our people is messed up, but let me tell you about these people. That shit will never air. Club Shay Shay will be clubbed the fuck over. And whoever said it, they over too. So until I see that, until I see somebody go on these platforms and push that bar and don't talk about the gatekeepers, talk about the gate, what's going on in the gate, it's all shits and giggles and entertainment. When I look at it, I see different things. Shout out to my man DJ. We had a conversation yesterday. And we were talking about when you look at these interviews, what do you see? Now, we're looking at an interview. We're looking at Mo'Nique, what's coming out her mouth. We're looking at Katt Williams, what's coming out his mouth. Doing that, we don't see or pay attention to the liquor that's flowing. Because I'm not a drinker, I don't want to think that you drink that I'm better than you or you're worse than me. We got to be careful with how we present ourselves in public because they want us drunks. They want us gamblers. Two of the worst addiction you could have, alcoholism and gambling. So when Shannon Sharpe come on, DraftKings, and he just keep pouring his liquor. And appearing that and making the appearance that the more we drink, the more you're going to talk, the more you're going to be free to speak. I never saw Johnny Carson. I never seen Barbara Walters. I never seen any of these people sit there and get fucked up while they're talking. And this is the realest shit. This is the realest moment of your life to get this real out. And you getting drunk. It's the symbolism. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. Yeah, it's truth. I mean, what the fuck she gonna say about Steve Harvey we ain't heard? What can she say about any of these people? We heard it all already. She said it before. She just reiterated it. And people have a problem that she's married. People have a problem that she she has a husband. That she's obedient to her. She listens to counsel. But people have a problem with that. So I understand. I get it. I understand why people look at her like, what the hell is she? First of all, she's a black woman that's outspoken. Two things. Woman, and she talk too much. And she loud. And she don't listen. That's why they deem her difficult. That's why she's difficult. Because if she walks in there and you do something, this, that, and the third, oh no, what the hell? I don't want to do this. So that's why you're called difficult. Because you got a mind. You don't just go in there and just sit down and just go along with everybody is saying to do. It's a bigger picture to this to me. It is if you say certain names, you say certain things, you get deplatformed, you get demonetized, you get all that. But when you say shit about us, who fuck is protecting us? And I'm not saying don't do it. Please do it by all means. All them fuck niggas, it's cool. But we're saying black men with no power that just got money, that can't put out a movie for themselves. If they wanted to, they still got to go to somebody. So you can say, hey, I want to work with you, Mo'Nique. And they say, well, I don't want you to work with her. And if you do, I ain't helping you. See, as long as people could feed you, they tell you how you can eat. If somebody feeds you, they can tell you how to eat because they're the ones feeding you. Many of these people amass their riches, their success, and their fame based off of what was given to them. It's not crowdfunded. It's not Cash App. It's not Patreon. Who gave them the money? Who put them in a position for them to be in all these movies? And then what's so crazy, respectfully, we got a bunch of non-talented people in front of us all the time. So maybe make you say, God damn, like, you're not even really that funny. Why are you in every movie? Who okayed you to be in this movie and that movie and that movie? You be like, damn, he must got a good agent. Then you go see who his agent is. Then you get to see what they're a part of. You say, oh, I get it. See, it's easy to kick the same cast of characters in the ass. We could talk about Harvey Weinstein. They talk about him too. We could talk about Jeffrey Epstein. They're talking about him too. They got thrown out. They kicked out the whip. Jeffrey Epstein fell on the sword. You think he's alone though? Nobody else knew about Harvey Weinstein. Say some of them other names. I dare you. I dare you. That's when we see the bravery. See what Kanye did. He painted it with a broad brush. So he included everybody. What they did to him. He's a billionaire, right? They took his money away. He lost his deals. He's saying he can't get booked for a venue. Nobody wants to host his album. What does it mean to have all this fucking money if you have no power? Yeah, you could take care of yourself. He could come out in funny ass fucking costumes. He could come out with a cup hat and shit. He can do all that shit. And we all could look at him like a spectacle. But when he opened his mouth and told what he thought was the truth, and it had nothing to do with kicking our back in, look how he was treated. They're going to let us talk about each other. They're going to let us shit on each other. We're going to eat that shit up. We're going to eat that shit up. We're going to look and say, yeah, Steve Harvey. We're going to eat that shit up. We heard it all before, though. But once you say something about somebody, you ain't, who said you can say that? He's saying right now, Kanye West is saying right now, he can't, no venue will fuck with him. Nobody won't fuck with him. He doesn't have the mental capacity to say, hey, maybe I'll build my own building. But to build your own building, build it where? Where do you own? And then they have the power to say, hey, I see you over there with that Kanye guy. I don't think that's a good look for you. Like they try to do Chris Brown. Ty Dolla $ign. Pay attention. So before we absorb these interviews, before we absorb, yeah, she exposing Hollywood. Is she exposing Hollywood or is she exposing niggas? Niggas don't run Hollywood. So before you put your video title, her on Hollywood, Mo'Nique goes in on Hollywood. She talks about Hollywood. Is she really talking about Hollywood? Or is she talking about niggas? It's a difference. It's not the same. Who protects us, right? You can say what the fuck you want about us. Like I said to y'all the other night, shit. If Martin Luther King was alive right now, they'd be calling him a womanizer in his comments. If he was alive right now, with all the shit that he did, they would be right in his comments saying, we heard you cheated on Coretta. That's what they would be doing. Say something about somebody else you ain't got no business talking about. Say something else about somebody you don't have no business talking about. You didn't get authorized to talk about. Your ass is out of here. And I get it. Yo, listen. Respectfully, Steve Harvey got a family. Kevin Hart got a family. And some of these individuals is willing to do certain things that you might not be willing to do. And that's your business and that's their business. Shit. It's some shit that some of y'all do that I ain't willing to do. Right? That don't make you a bad person. That's just what they willing to do. Some people right now might be changing the old man pamper. I ain't wiping no old man ass. But old man ass got to get wiped, right? In a nursing home or hospice or whatever, right? Respectfully. I'm not trying to, make fun of nobody, but it has to get done. But that's something that I wouldn't do. But I can't look at you like you're less than because you'll do something that I wouldn't do. We all have a choice. We all have our own free will. And how he decides to feed his family and all that, that's on him. Some dudes is painting their nails. Most definitely, niggas is wearing dress. Niggas is doing all types of shit to be in the whip, stay in the whip, to get in the whip. That's not something I would do, right? But I could look at them and say, wow. The problem is we give them too much power and think that they won't do it when they show you that they will, though. What made us think they won't? When in Rome, do as the Romans. You are who you hang around. You are who you call your friend. You have y'all beloved Nas was saying a white female could say nigga around him and he'll punch somebody in their face if they mad. Look it up. I wouldn't lie on nobody. But we keep accepting the heroes that they created for us because they made them our hero. How did somebody get to be a hero because they could rap? How is somebody a hero because they could act or they're funny? None of those people are their heroes. None of those people are their heroes. They look at them for entertainment. They laugh at them. You don't see them with Dustin Hoffman is the spokesperson for them. You don't see that shit. They just talk and I like Tootsie and I like those movies and I like Rain Man. And that's it. With us, we're created by them. They're given to us and then we like them because of exposure. Oh, do you see in his car? Always nigga shit. Not that he speak well, not that he stand for something, because you have people like Denzel who's been with his wife for a while. Black love, black marriage, Angela Bassett and her husband. That ain't celebrated by us. We'll look and say, damn, Angela got a fat ass to be 60 something. I'll still hit it. That's what we value. Still sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Still nigga shit. They give us our heroes and sheroes until they say, oh no, he shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have said that. Remember, Kanye wasn't our nigga. That was they nigga. He wanted to be the new Walt Disney. He didn't say, I want to be the new Carter G. Woodson. I want to be the new Marcus Garvey. He said he wanted to be the new white man. He wanted to be Walt Disney. We knew right there, this nigga gone. Once he married that chick, we was like, nah, this nigga gone. But you see how they try to dibble and dabble and crawl back to us and say, yeah, y'all. You ain't our nigga. You down with them. You talking about Louis Vuitton and all that shit. Some of us can't afford them. Neither we can. We ain't rocking that shit. Cause like what shit? $80 for a hat? Shit. What kind of hat? A visor? Shit. They give us who they promote. And then when they don't want us to fuck with them no more, they take them away. Ice Cube said it. They'll have a new nigga next year. Me thinking I'm some revolutionary, thinking I'm talking some real shit. Yeah, he talking some real shit. Me thinking, yo, black people gonna support me. They gonna get behind me. They gonna be on the Patreon. They gonna go to Rumble. They didn't do that. I mean, many of y'all did. Salute to you. But look at the overall thing was. That's good for that nigga. He should have known better. That's what some people were saying. That nigga should have known better than to speak the way he was speaking. I seen people clapping. Yeah, he should have known better. Nigga said his career is over. What career? His career on YouTube? While other motherfuckers is making $1 million a month. A month. Fueling your death and destruction. They fake hair. They fake beards. One dude sitting in front of a black man saying, I wonder what your cock looks like. Making $1 million a month. Millions. Ain't never give you nothing that one to grow on. Ain't never do nothing to say, yo, you know what? You got to do. And I ain't going to go through nothing that I ever said. $1 million a month. A month. Loosely. Maybe it might be 2 or 3. I could break down the stats and for y'all and tell y'all who make what based off of what I know they pay. But they see some of us suffer for thinking that we're talking for the greater good of everybody. If you go through my videos, it never was to attack us. It was always to go at them. That's why I did this. It wasn't to say, you think I care about Jay? Jay-Z's a little dude on the totem pole. So is Diddy. Them niggas are little niggas. I went at them. And when I went at them, they kicked me in the ass. And when you get kicked in the ass, people say that's good for you. You should have knew better. You might as well come over here with us. We pick this cotton. We listen. They come in here in the middle of the night sometimes. They do all types of crazy shit to us. And you thought you escaped. You thought you got away. You thought you was free. Ha, 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 ha. Look at your numbers. Look at your YouTube. So until I start seeing more exposure of them with no fear, no filter, no fear of consequence, it's just entertainment to me. I just look at it. I mean, so you're gonna cut off all Steve Harvey shit? Because the way they make you think, they would think, well, we the only fuck niggas, right? We the only people who do foul shit. Where we learned it from. It's learned behavior. Because if y'all want to run with this, we were kings and queens and all that. So when did we go from kings and queens to bitches and hoes and niggas and real? When did that happen? When did that happen? Because y'all be lost. Sometimes y'all say shit and I be like, where the fuck you get that from? Regurgitation. No research. Oh, he said it, so it must be right. So at the end of it all, say the wrong shit if you want. See me, I told y'all before. I don't fear anything. Only thing I fear is not being there for people that I want to be there for forever, that I want to make sure that they're okay. That's many of my loved ones, my family, my newfound family, and my biological family and my newfound family. But I wish that I that's why I do videos, because some of the things I say, like, I really live this shit. This ain't no act. This ain't me just getting here. I don't got no props. I don't have no speech in the beginning. I don't have none of that. This is not rehearsed. This is my life. This is real. This is how I think every day. This is how I function. This is how I carry myself. This is how I talk to people day in and day out. This shit is not fake. Some people fake it. Some people got on a costume. Some people got all this shit that they do. My homie told me today, yo, you should be a millionaire. But you're not gonna, only people get rewarded for bad behavior. I'm like, damn, you know what's funny? And I think I would never do it. But I think, like, damn, what if I got up here and I was fucking stupid drunk, or smoking? I'm telling you, I'm smoking the finest, or I'm just fucking oppressed and depressed every day and say, yo, man, I'm some fucking victim of every day. You know how many people bond with you when you got commonalities that walk around, that's based around drinking, smoking, fucking, and all that. I know why some people don't relate to me. I get it. But watch all the dudes who take my talking points and mix it in with they fuck shit and then act like they're intelligent. Watch them. I really live this. This is me for real. Watch them. All cap. And that's just where we at. So shout out to Shannon Sharpe. I hope it do well. It's gonna do well. Shout out to Mo'Nique. I hope it do well. It's gonna do well. Shout out to Katt Williams. 57 million views is a lot of money. That's some M's right there. That's a lot of money. For who though? So exposing all that Hollywood shit, exposing all these black people, exposing all that shit makes a lot of money. But for who? Who gets the money? Who gets rewarded for that? Does any of them black men that's exposed change their behavior? I mean, you're going to have D.L. Hewley cooning ass up there looking crazy. He's going to respond, so people going to run to see what he say. Fuck him. I'm allowed to say fuck him. I'm going to show y'all something if I could. Maybe I took the video down. I don't know. But if I could show you something, hold on. Maybe I took it down. Oh, you can't see it anyway. But I once made a video. Hold on. I took it down. Yeah, I took it down. I took it down. I took it down because this space that I'm in, I'm not again, I understand the assignment. I get it. But when I go other places and I do other things, I expect y'all to show out, because we do have people who want to say shit. We do have people. And yo, you know what's deep in this, and I'm gonna end on this note because I just got a little pissed off. I'm not really when I have private conversations with people, I leave it private. I never put people on blast if they said something to me in confidence and private, no matter even if I fall out with them or whatever, right? When I've done certain videos, do you know how many people that like, respect, say to me, yo, that was the realest shit, but they will not endorse me publicly. They will not stand with me publicly. They will not retweet. They will not share it. But they're in my DM saying, that shit was real. And I sitting there saying to myself, if it was so real, why you don't support it? If it's so real, why you don't stand with me? Why am I standing by myself on the island talking about some real shit? And when people say I'm crazy, you don't even defend me. But in my DM, You telling me it's the truth. Yo, you telling the truth. That shit is real. Yo, because and then you got stories for me. I say, hey, you mind shit? Nah, I ain't doing all that. See, we always in line though. We always gotta stay in line. We know our boundaries. We know when I was not gonna say that. Because it affects their bottom, it affects a lot of people's bottom line. My bottom line has been taken away, right? Because people erroneously think YouTube is my end all be all. So if he ain't getting no YouTube, he got to go get a job. He fucked up. He broke. That's not how life works. Real people are responsible. Real people know how to put money away. Now, imagine how much money I saved just not being a fucking custody every day. Imagine how much money I saved not having a bunch of illegitimate children everywhere and all these fucking vices and all that shit. Imagine how much money I saved. Not sitting before you with weak ass jewelry and stupid clothes and all that shit. I know a black t-shirt costs $2 to make. My hats is free. You think I'm stupid? You think I'm dumb? $2. Whether it say Amiri on it or it say Balenciaga on it, it's still a $2 shirt with a label on it. Why I just wear my own shit? Think I'm stupid? You think I'm dumb? God, he need to get a job. They go out in the real world. To be with your miserable ass? No, what I did today, I got up when I fucking wanted to. I went fucking worked out. I came home and I was chilling. I sat in my fucking personal sauna because I seen some of you bozos. He was in a sauna. You think I'm in a sauna with a bunch of fucking men? All the shit I talk? And if I was with a bunch of men, you don't think these men would say, he was in here with us? I ain't got no dirt on my shirt. Stop looking for it. That don't make me better than you, but I'm not a fucking clown. I really live how I live. I ain't gonna talk it if it ain't real. So understand, some of us do what we do because I signed up for this shit. I already knew that one day. Hold on. Let me qualify something really quick. I got this. Let me see. It's not photos. It probably would be videos.
We got to start holding people accountable.
That not only that, and we got to stop fucking saying that. Yeah, fight the power. Give me that bag, and I'll leave that shit alone. Because that's what I be seeing a lot.
No,
of
that's
dudes
what.
do.
Oh no, that's.
Yeah,
but that's what's going to happen though. When people start, they gonna be like, "Yo, we gonna have to silence Doggie." They already listen. No, but that's what I'm. Listen, they already trying. But that's what I'm trying. Tiptoe.